In the 1960s, Archaeological Survey of India narrowed down the location of ancient city of Muziris to a town in Kerala, Patnam. In the 1980s, ASI initiated some of the preliminary excavations, but they did not find anything significant, because of which no further attempts were made. The lost port of Muziris is mentioned in ancient Indian texts like Silapatikaram and Sangam literature. But if it had not been referenced in ancient Greek and Roman texts like Periplus of the Aetherian Sea and Ptolemy's geometry, this city might have been labeled as a myth, just like other lost ancient cities. Because of the descriptions in the ancient literature, archaeologists were again intrigued to find the location of this city. The Kerala Council of Historical Research, an autonomous body established in 2001, took on the challenge and started excavations in 2007. What they discovered placed Patnam on the world map of ancient archaeology. They found harbour structures like docks and warehouses, buildings with toilets, and signs of an organized settlement. They also unearthed pottery fragments, utensils, ornaments, and tools. However, any direct link to the ancient city of Muziris was still missing. But everything changed in 2020. A 12th grade student was playing in her uncle's backyard when she stumbled upon a button with a picture of a sphinx. A similar one was actually worn by Roman Emperor Augustus. For many historians, this was enough. Since then, they have discovered early Chera coins, indicating local governance and economy. Fine pottery, wine jars, and garam jars, indicating import links with the Mediterranean. Multicultural artifacts with evidence of connection with over 37 cultures from Asia, Europe, and Africa. In ancient Rome, black peppercorns were worth the weight of gold. The elites of Rome used black peppercorns in everything, including dessert, and soon it got the name of black gold. However, the only source of this was through Arab merchants, who demanded a very high price. Determined to find its origin and not very fond of his king Julius Caesar, Lucius decided to follow the rumor of a city in India. After months of battling the sea, he found it, Muziris, the city of black peppercorn. Lucius, with his keen eye for opportunity, realized that Muziris could be the answer to Rome's pepper cravings and a potential solution to the dependence on the Arab merchants. He, along with Gnaeus, negotiated a deal with the Chera king. Roman gold flowed freely from the mountains of peppercorn and made both the empires very rich. News of this direct trade route spread like a wildfire. Ships from all across the known world started descending upon Muziris. Greeks, Egyptians, Persians, and Arabs. The bustling port became a melting point for all cultures and languages. Sangam poem described the city as a place of gold deliveries and abundant liquor, a testament to its growing wealth and vibrant social scenes. For Rome, Muziris was a game changer. The constant influx of peppercorn fueled their culinary cuisine and medicine. Black pepper actually became a symbol of status, a must-have for any Roman banquet. Black pepper also acts as a natural preservative, which prevents food from going stale. This meant that now Roman forces can advance even further and sail even longer without worrying about food. This demand from the Romans transformed Muziris to the Emporium of India, a crucial player in the global trade network. However, this reliance on pepper came at a cost. Rome's appetite for this spice created a massive trade deficit. Historians estimate that this reached a staggering 5 lakh gold coins, a significant portion flowing directly into Muziris. The constant drain of gold began to weaken the Roman Empire from within. Muziris did not only trade pepper, but other goods as well. From India, Romans got exotic textiles, spices like ginger and cardamom, and precious stones. In return, Muziris received gold, coral, glassware, and olive oil, enriching both empires. But by the 3rd century AD, cracks began to show between the prosperous relationship of both the empires. Political instability and economic woes gripped Rome, which is popularly known as the crisis of the 3rd century. Pepper, once a symbol of luxury, became a less priority. The trade with Muziris continued, but the golden age was over. The final blow came in the 14th century. Muziris vanished from the face of the earth. Theories abound: a devastating flood, a powerful cyclone, or some natural disaster. Whatever the cause, once mighty port city was swallowed whole, leaving behind only whispers of its former glory.
While Putnam's link to Muziris is strong, the mystery isn't completely solved. Ongoing excavations continue to unearth secrets, and the search for definitive proof goes on. But one thing is certain: the story of Muziris is a fascinating glimpse into a time of global trade, cultural exchange, and the rise and fall of empires, all fueled by a single precious spice, black gold. For more in-depth explorations of forgotten cultures and hidden histories, subscribe to our channel. We'll continue to bring you with captivating stories from around the world. Till then, stay curious.